Back to Jack. He's got the Cafferty file. Jack.
While John McCain goes on and on about the surge and winning in Iraq, whatever that means, Iraqi Prime Minister Nuri al-Maliki says Barack Obama has the right idea: get U.S. troops out of his country within 16 months. Talk about a blow to President Bush and John McCain. President Bush wants everything to be up to him. He's the decider, remember. And John McCain says we could be in Iraq for 100 years. Nuri al-Maliki told the German magazine Der Spiegel that he'd like U.S. troops to withdraw, quote, as soon as possible, adding that Barack Obama's talk of 16 months, quote, would be the right time frame for a withdrawal, unquote. The Bush administration immediately said, well, that can't be right. This statement was out of context. It was mistranslated. That isn't what he meant, blah, blah, blah. The translator for the interview with the German magazine was Nuri al-Maliki's translator. And al-Maliki brought the subject of Barack Obama's timetable up on his own, voluntarily. Wasn't asked about it. New York Times got a copy of the audio recording in which Nuri al-Maliki stated clear support for Obama's ideas for ending the war. The German magazine says it stands by its interview. This follows a capitulation by President Bush late last week in agreeing to talk to Iran about its nuclear program, something the president said he would never do unless they stopped enriching uranium. McCain, of course, goes along with President Bush when it comes to Iran, but Obama said all along, hey, we ought to talk to him. What could it hurt? Here's the question. What does it mean when the Iraqi Prime Minister endorses Barack Obama's schedule for getting U.S. troops out of Iraq? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty file, post a comment on my blog. What it might mean, what it could mean, is that Nuri al-Maliki thinks Obama might win, and it's never too early to start sucking up to the guy who's going to have the job next.
I suspected that right away as soon as I heard it. With Jack, he's got the Cafferty file. Jack.
Question this hour: what does it mean when the Iraqi Prime Minister endorses Barack Obama's schedule for getting U.S. troops out of Iraq? Ali writes, could it be any louder and clearer? Put your hearing and thinking cap on, Mr. Bush. Your plan has been a disaster for our country and the world. The Iraqi people are now talking loud and clear. We are talking loud and clear, too. You just don't care enough to listen. Stephen writes, what does it mean? It means the Republicans are crashing and burning. That's what it means. A healthy 8-year switch is what the country needs. Dan in Lafayette, Indiana says, means al-Maliki is a puppet of the Iranian regime. Simple, Jack. This is from Ron. The Iraqi Prime Minister is doing like McCain says, listening to the people on the ground. The difference is it's the Iraqi people the Prime Minister is listening to, not the American military machine that McCain listens to. Kevin in Vermont writes, while John McCain is to be lauded for his service to Vietnam, his years in Congress, his military mindset has tainted his worldview. It seems that in his mind, hawkishness is the only way. The Iraqis are rightfully tired of the perpetual war that's consuming their country and their everyday lives. And Mark in Washington writes, isn't this what we wanted in the beginning, Jack? A democracy that can take the training wheels off and move forward. Where does it end? We should honor their wishes. If we do, mission accomplished. If you didn't see your email here, you can go to my blog, CNN.com/Cafferty file. Look for yours there among hundreds of others that are posted.